Hello, my name is Garx82 and welcome back to my Gregtech New Horizons series. As you can see, I am on a new little area and I'm pulling over the farm because I'm tired of struggling with lubricant and yeah, figured it's just time to go ahead and build this. Now I have hidden the central part. I'm not sure if I particularly like that, but yeah. The problem is the multi-block needs to be up one because of the bedrock is so low. Or yeah, there's only like 3 blocks of dirt, so it's laying on the bedrock and it's still like one above. Or it's like flush with this, and then you need the stuff on top. But I think this will work. Although it's not going to work when this runs out of durability. Does that take 1? Wow, it takes... does 5? Or... it was doing like weird amounts there, wasn't it? Like that was kind of weird. I actually don't think no, I don't have any of my Tinker's stuff brought over. Just gonna leave that in the old base, just for like it's cleaner looking without it. All this stuff here. I have another, yeah. Might as well do that while we're here. I think I can actually do this in the crafting table. Yeah, and it does all of it at once. Alright, so yeah, basically just wanted to get my farm up and running. I didn't pull over the majority of the crops. I don't particularly think they're very... I don't know, I haven't used a lot of them. They're just kind of filling up my A system. So I didn't pull over any of the metals and stuff because you get the tiny dust and you can process it to like double your ores and stuff, but when you're getting like 5,000 ingots from one vein from the miner, it just doesn't feel like it's worth it clogging up my A system. Is that going to reach everything? I don't know, can it reach that? I don't know. I don't even need to get all this done either, because I'm not even going to have much on here, but I might as well just have it all tilled. Yeah, I think that'll... those 4 water blocks, I think that'll reach everything. Wow, I just realized... man, I went through that really quick. Apparently, tilling soil takes tons of durability. I don't remember it using that much durability before. Luckily, steel is super quick. Unfortunately, going back to the other base is a bit slow. But yeah, so we'll get our farm built up. I have quite a large buffer built up from... should just bring a table with, but yeah, we're almost done. With the ZPM power gen, so that is building up really quick. But yeah, so I think we'll do... I pulled over a few seeds, like blaze powder, I think we'll do. The glow flowers will do, because I can get gold from that. Yeah. So it has power underneath. It's all kind of hidden under there, but yeah, that should work. I'm pretty sure it works if you have the stone bricks on the top layer. I had it on the one below it. I hope that works. I don't know, we'll see. Let's place some crops. Let's place our melon for our food. Let's see if it does it hydrate it? I don't know if that's working, actually, now that I'm looking at that. Because it should fertilize it, unless it doesn't have fertilizer. I feel like digging uses less durability than tilling. 233. Digging's not even using durability. That's weird. Can I reach that? Alright, so there's no fertilizer in it. That's... oh, right. I didn't add it to the thing. Oh, I guess I could have just used this. I always forget sometimes. Alright, yeah, because it won't do anything unless it has fertilizer. We need to... get that if I can reach. I don't think I can reach it from here. That's right. Yeah. Let's have to break that to get in there. Oh, I did this in a really awkward spot, didn't I? Come on. Having to break all the things here. I was not thinking when I placed this, because there's just not much room, because the bedrock is right there. Holy cow. Let me get in here. There we go. Fertilizer. Fertilizer. Where's that? It's getting fertilizer. Perfect. Get back up to power. I hope this isn't gonna lag too bad here or anything. I'm not entirely sure. I probably should have a buffer. I'm thinking maybe a buffer, like a capacitor buffer kind of thing. I don't know. We'll see if I knew how to spell capacitor. Wow, that was a bit embarrassing that I didn't know how to spell that. Yeah, if I get a basic capacitor, it'd kind of give it a bit of a buffer, so it's not pulling like a whole amp. I don't know. We'll see. But, did that... fertilize? Oof. Okay, so it hasn't... it may have not just gotten to it yet. But it should, in theory, give it fertilizer and water. Let me test this out. It may... I'm a bit worried it's not going to work if it's on that ring. I thought it could, but maybe it can't. Because these pipes are kind of in the way. I don't know. Let me do a little bit of testing here, and we shall see. It may need to... I may need to lower this kind of down one. These stone bricks. All right, and really quick, I did end up just doing a capacitor in there. It just kind of limits the amount of power. I think the conversion's a bit weird. I read that somewhere, and I don't know if that is actually true, but it's better to have like a capacitor in between. But yeah, so there, that's set up. Everything, I think we're good. Should be pulling out. I didn't have to lower it or raise it. It just took a second to get to the thing. So as we can see, they've been fertilized and watered. But yeah, I just did melons for food, glow flowers, some terrawort, the rape seeds for lubricant. I'm gonna crossbreed these. Unfortunately, I didn't get 2 of the drops when I tried to move them. I only got 2 of the seed bags, unfortunately. And I have reeds. I don't even think I need reeds, to be honest. I have tons of them, and then some blaze reed if we need it. But I think for now, that's all I'm gonna have in this farm. The melons and the rape seeds were kind of like the important ones. Anyway, let me clean all this stuff up here. Gotta have like some sort of border, or maybe I'll do like a greenhouse kind of thing. Oh, that could be kind of cool. Yeah, if I build like a glass kind of greenhouse around it. I think you can have glass above the crops. I don't think they need to. I don't think you can put stuff over them. Like if I had a block over them, I don't think that would work, but yeah. Let me come back in a little bit. And we're back and just kind of messing around a bit. I built kind of like almost like a pyramid from the shape, but still kind of figuring out how I want to do this. I kind of like it, but there's parts I kind of don't. It was originally all glass, and then I added the black kind of over it. So kind of want to like kind of expand it out a little bit more away from the yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Like the black, and I'm not entirely sure I like that this thing as well, but I don't know. It's just sort of something I'm kind of messing around with. I don't know. I'm gonna keep this or gonna change. I'm just kind of. I like to just kind of put blocks down and see how I like it, and go from there. But I don't know. I think it looks kind of cool. Like I said, I'm just gonna raise up all so the black kind of border is more exposed, I think, and then we'll see. But anyway, pretty much done with that. We'll just kind of let that stuff grow and be harvested. Also, I finally, as we can see, this huge tower over there. I finally pulled over my distillation setup. So I got distillation tower, chemical reactor, the cracker, and then the actual distillation tower for all the small things. So yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with that setup. I haven't connected it underneath yet. I just did my power. So these are all IV. I just upgraded to my V. I had a bunch of IV energy hatches in the AA system, so I was like, hey, why not? But yeah, I got to figure out how to hook everything up. I think we'll just do the oil. I'll do an oil tank directly underneath here. And then we'll just pipe everything over, I think. And yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have all the tanks on this side again. Just depending on which ones I need, I think. Because a lot of them I don't even need. So they can just fill up the hatch and then start voiding, I think. But yeah, let me kind of craft some other stuff here. I need lots of pipes I'm gonna need. So why don't we just go ahead and do like 40 of those. Yeah. I've been debating whether I should actually be using these pipes, because it does use thaumium, but I mean thaumium is just some iron and terra. So 1 terra, 1 iron is a thaumium ingot. Obviously you get a lot of extra stuff that needs to be voided, but yeah. Anyway, we'll come back and we'll continue. And we are back. And I just need to, I've gotten some of this set up so far. Yeah, I just need to get this going so I can run the second one, so I can figure out which one this is going to come out of. All right, so yeah, I think we're good to start this up, I think. Yeah, so we'll get that going and then let these all fill up. Wait, that one's already there. Let's turn that off really quick. I don't want to like running. Not that it like really matters if I void stuff, to be honest, but all right. So hydrogen sulfide there. That's kind of what I wanted, actually. So I think I'm going to actually does. Oh, I'm thinking maybe I don't want that there. Where is hydrogen sulfide's under here, isn't it? I've already forgotten. No, it's in the other one, isn't it? It's in the circuit one. Yeah, how do I want to deal with this? I'll probably, I know, I'll take this storage bus off, I think. Would like to not have, well, this isn't the end of the world. Once this fills up with hydrogen sulfide, it'll be okay, I think. All right. Yeah. I mean, I could run piping all the way over. And then that is an option if yeah, kind of want. Now that I'm looking at it, yeah. No, I think it'll be fine there. I'll just run some piping maybe. I don't know. But I do want to lock that. I think. Actually, now that I'm thinking about this, is this gonna... Because I'm gonna have multiple... Yeah, that's not gonna work, is it? I want... How do I want to do this? What do I want to do with these fuels? I'm not really using them. I'm basically only using the heavy fuel at this point. Because I'm not building or crafting diesel. Oh, I will need a little bit of diesel, but I think we're good for now. Question is, do I want to... Let me think about this really quick. I'm trying to decide if I want to get tanks of this stuff. It'll be like non-sulfuric stuff. Yeah, let me think about this and we will come back. And we are back, and I've done a little bit of planning here. So I brought over the steam boiler just because I figured that's probably the easiest way to produce the steam for this. So we'll just put the pump on, tank, connect it, import. All right, there we go. It's filling up with steam. Then I need, we'll do the other pump on the input hatch. Set to import. And then I did craft up a new reservoir. I'll throw those Ender IO ones in there. Those work as well, but this thing is just so much faster. Just pop that down there, and let's just double check. I can even... Yeah, okay, it does have water. Just wanted to make sure. That didn't... No, it didn't. I thought about moving the floor down, but yeah, I don't feel like it. We'll just leave that kind of like that. Alright. Go ahead, and I just have like 4 stacks of charcoal. That will fill up the thing completely. And that lasts for like days and days. So that'll just fill up with those 4 stacks of charcoal. And yeah, so that is filling up the steam cracker. Did I put the... I did put the thing back in. And I connected it to the input hatch over here. Unfortunately, you can't put the input hatch somewhere else. It has to be on this side of it. And the output has to be on this side of it. Or it has to be on a side. You can do either or, I think. But I'm pretty sure this needs to be on one side and the output needs to be on the opposite. And I think... Right. I need to... I forgot to get input hatches. I was going to do that, and I forgot. Need that. That should be fine in there. Circuit of 2 for the output. It's a circuit of 1 for the input. The output. Yeah, so what do we got? We got 1 and I need 3. I think I am going to... That's right, that's also what I was going to do. I may run piping over to the other tank, I think. Yeah, I have plenty of tanks. But anyway, let's just get this kind of filling up before I worry about that too much, I think. All right, let's, I guess, we'll get that going, and then I guess we'll see where it ends up. So that is set to heavy fuel, and then these will just kind of fill up as needed, I think. I guess I could set this, well, this is gonna, yeah, that's already got stuff in it, so that's not gonna. Yeah, there we go. See, that's not what I want to happen. So this is good that we're doing it. Let me get this all set up and we will come back. All right, I've gone ahead and got this stuff set. So hydrogen sulfide, naphtha, light fuel, refiner gas. I ended up putting a tank for the heavy fuel because it's producing just too much. It's not there's no way we can process that. At least I don't know how fast this is actually going to process. So I may need to put a tank on this one as well. But let's go ahead and figure out how we're getting the fuel into here. Because that pipe is totally in the way. But it doesn't need to be fancy, it's just a pipe, so we'll probably do... Let's cover that up, and then about down like that. I gotta put an elevator there, just haven't got around to it. Ideally, I would be able to go through here, but I could move this to that side. That'd probably be the cleanest, wouldn't it? That would probably look the best. Let's switch that. I'm gonna need to get a couple more platinum wires. Good. I think we'll just go, well, we go this way. Oh, try that again. Making a mess here. There we go. All right, so there's that, and then I can just go over like that. That's much cleaner, I think. So that. All right, so the question is, how fast is this gonna create heavy fuel? I have a feeling I'm probably gonna have to put a tank and a pump. Let's go ahead and I guess we'll hit both of these. So there it's going. It should be cracking the heavy fuel. So that is going pretty quick. And I'm curious, like, does kind of look like it's... It doesn't look like it's backing up, does it? It's about like... No, it's actually going through it faster, I think. Yeah, it does look like it's going through it faster than we're producing it. Alright, so I don't need a tank in between. That's cool. Good to know. And then... It actually didn't produce as much steam as I was thinking it was going to. I probably should throw one of the better charcoal things in it to get that. I don't need this running like constantly though. But let's just turn everything off for now. I don't need it running until I get this all kind of set up. So light fuel I don't really care about. Naphtha I don't care about. Tooling is what I need taking care of. The question is, where do I want the tank? Do I want the tank over here? It's going to go in there. That's probably what I'll end up doing. And then I'll run some piping over. I think that's what we'll do. So one more pump. And hopefully I kind of like how this looks. I don't know, I just think having the pipes kind of all over, within reason. I don't want everything, just pipes everywhere, but yeah, we'll see. So distillation, I'm not even really using this stuff all that much. I basically only use this stuff when I'm building spaceships. So let's throw a pump on there. import, throw that there, and then I guess got to figure out the cleanest way to do pipes. Do I want it like above, or do I want it kind of like underneath? Initially, I'm kind of thinking I kind of want it above. So like we'll have this central, or that was real slick. I guess I could have just done that. Sometimes I forget I have that. Ooh, right. That I need to get taken care of. Because those are all going to fill up. That's annoying. Let me turn that off first before this gets too crazy. Yeah. So we got our toluene, benzene, butene. Yeah, butadiene. So that will... Most of these I think I'm just going to have void. Like light fuel will just have that void. We don't need it. I'm getting it over there. Naphtha. Probably just let that void. Don't really need it. Toluene we do need. Benzene we do need. That'll be going to our... a couple of the plastics. Butene I don't think we need. Butadiene we do need. That's for the styrene butadiene rubber. Propane we don't need. Propene. Ethane. Most of these we're just going to void. But for now I kind of want to get that. And then I don't know how I want this set up, but this is kind of what I'm thinking. And we'll see if I ended up hating it or liking it or what. I'll probably have it come in like this, because eventually this is actually going to be a building. It's not going to just stay like this. Just need time basically to get creative. So we'll probably come in the building like this, in the side of the wall, and then over. And do I want, I guess down. Like that. Oh, I was like, what's it doing? It's turning it into... Right, because I had run out from the last time I crafted everything. All right, perfect. But I do need to set all these so the fluids isn't floating all around. Anyway, that's pretty much what I'm thinking with how I want this kind of set up. And then, yeah, I think it'll look a bit cooler when I have multiple pipes coming out, going to different buildings. And I think that's how we're gonna do it. I'm just gonna leave most of this stuff to void, I think. And then I will put the tanks in the actual building. So, yeah. The next building is probably gonna be right here, a plastics building, I think. Oh, I don't have any power that's kind of near it. Although I could just run it, well, thinking, could I just like run it off this way maybe to the next, I don't know. I'll have to think about that. But yeah, the next thing I kind of want to work towards here is the spaceship. So I think maybe next episode, I'll do a little bit here. Why don't we mark down what we want to get done here. So basically, tier 5 rockets, I think, is the next thing. The next big kind of thing we need to do. And we'll look into that next episode. I believe we need... Right, we needed the assembler, which we finally got. So tier 5. if this would do it. Yeah, so tier 5 plates. Lots of industrial TNT, so that's good that we got that all set up. And yeah, oh, Quantium, that's right. I need lots of Quantium. Aquata alloy. Yeah, we got all this stuff. And a ZPM assembler. Although that is full of helium right now, so why don't we go ahead and turn that off? And yeah, so basically I just have this set to turn off, and then apparently I have helium plasma in here. I don't remember doing that, but yeah, I can just pull out what I need from that. And we are good. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.